Document 3, the source, a Dominican priest, and it's his advice to merchants in 1520. So it's worth remembering this is the religious man's perspective on things. As I look at the text, the parts that stood out to me, it's talking about Spain and Portugal and how they used to be on the periphery, but with the discovery of the West Indies, the Americas, they have become its center, and we've talked about its relative location of Western Europe and how that's changing. It mentions the slave trade, opportunities for great wealth, for merchants, and gentry, that would be upper class people, through greed or necessity have lowered themselves. That's interesting. And merchants who desire nobility have striven to rise. So there's a lot going on here. Some of it reminds me of the previous document in that it's speaking about a positive impact on Europe's economy again. Lots of examples contained therein. There's an increase in trade. And it also, though, does speak to a negative impact, and that would be the slave trade. It's a quick reference, but it's there, and it'd be worth noting. The other thing that stands out to me is the last couple sentences. It speaks to changes in social structure, it seems, in Europe. That the view of merchants that they have of themselves, that others have of them, might be changing. Again, keep in mind it's the priest's point of view, and maybe there's some bias here. But being broad with what the document tells me, I'm left with these ideas at the bottom here. Will help me when I come back to try to figure out my groups.